Executive is the Prime Minister's office, and that sister office in the public service is the Privy Council office. They're not elected in the Privy Council. The Prime Minister's office is not elected either. The Prime Minister's office is the staff of the Prime Minister. Okay? And in a Prime Minister's office, when I was there, we had about 73 staff, 75 staff. There's an office on the Hill with a small staff, and then the Prime Minister's office, the actual office machinery, is in the Langevin block, which is not on the Hill. Now, in the Privy Council office, that is also in the Langevin block. So in the same building, you have the Prime Minister's office staff with their sister office in the public service, and we're on different floors. It's good. Actually, it's good to explain this because it's nobody ever understands except you have the cabinet as well. So the chief of staff is a very powerful, unelected position. The chief of staff is always, in terms of power, there's a bit of tension often between the chief of staff and the cabinet ministers who are elected, so they have democratic power, and who, cabinet ministers will often resent the chief of staff because the chief of staff has not been elected and they have. And the chief of staff attends cabinet, but so does the clerk of the Privy Council, who's the head of the Privy Council office. So each minister has a deputy minister over here of the department, okay? But each minister also has, like the Prime Minister, a chief of staff. So you have mirror organizations that are supposed to be like checks and balances. One is the permanent bureaucracy, and they often say, we're here forever, you elected people, you come and go. I've heard them say that, and we all, you're right, they're there forever. Without them, this country would be gone. Over here, you've got churn, unless you've got a majority government and you've got 4 years, but people come and go. Ministers come and go, prime ministers come and go, elected people come and go, and then they all have staff that come with them, for 2 years or 5 years or whatever. So this is more a churn. This is stability. So if you're looking for long-term law reform, feminist law reform, this is good if you can get their attention. And there's a lot of power here. But long-term changing the law, you want to have the advice here. Well, yeah, a really good government, these two will work together. And that takes enormous depth and diplomacy and maturity of behavior and common goals. And when they do, it's the best thing for the country.